Hey everybody, it's Scott Dillon here from the SCP Cloud Platform Center of Excellence for North America. And I just had a request, and the request was, Scott, can we use the SCP application programming model from this point forward called CAP? Can we use that in conjunction with the mobile development kit? And so the answer is absolutely. I've already done it, I've already tried it, seems to work rather well. And so here's the scenario, right? So we've got maybe, I'm not a very good artist with respect to the Android guy, but let's say this is our Android device phone, and this would be, an iOS device, probably a bad Apple, but you get the idea. And we have something now inside of SCP Cloud Platform called the Mobile Development Kit, which is a technique, a framework that you can use to build mobile applications that's based on metadata and configuration as opposed to writing native applications. And in order to do that, you need to have something called the mobile client. Specifically, if you go to the App Store for Apple, and if you look for SCP Mobile Client, you can download it, and the same thing for Android. So the SCP Mobile Client. So this is piece one of the puzzle. And I'll show you how to use this a little bit later with the Web IDE. It's a perspective in there that you can use to build native apps within a web browser, which I think is a pretty interesting concept. But the second part of it is, as everybody knows, there's three things you need to build any application really. Standard stuff, a user interface, you need services, and you need persistence. Persistence. That's not right. Persistence. I don't have anything there to wipe it off with. Hold on. Persistence. Okay, so then this is where CAP comes in for point number 2 and point number 3. So if we put CAP here in this swim lane, also within the Web IDE, now it is possible to use local tools, local development to do it as well. But within the Web IDE, you can use CAP to define CDS for your DB structures, and using HANA. And you can also use it to define your services. So you can have a service layer using REST and OData that's generated using core data services and the notation. You can also use it to define your database structures, which get automatically created and deployed to HANA. So with these inside of CAP, I can get my persistence and my services, and now the question is, can I combine it with the MDK so I could have an application that would be cross-portable, build once, run anywhere, to run on an Android device and an Apple device, connecting in and using structures and services that are automatically generated by CAP. So the answer is absolutely you can do that, and I'll show you a quick sample of how I did that to build a small safety incident app which grabs a picture and just stores the date and time of the incident in a HANA database using this technique. Talk to you soon.